I've sent you hint yesterday, 9th standard. Now you have to see short answer questions. What happens to the energy liberated in respiration? So you all know that some of the energy is stored in the form of chemical energy, that is ATP, and some is lost as heat. So this way you have to explain, and if question comes for 3 marks, then at least 6 sentences should be written. You may use the reaction also, equation also, where heat part and ATP part you can write 38 ATP, 1 mole of glucose and all. Then why it is usually difficult to demonstrate respiration in green plants? It is given on page number 60 that as we know that respiration consumes oxygen which is produced during photosynthesis, and respiration produces carbon dioxide which is used by photosynthesis as a substrate, you know. So that's why it is difficult to demonstrate respiration, because product of one is reactant for another. Then explain why respiration is said to be the reverse of photosynthesis. So there again, by giving the reaction, you can explain reaction of both, you can write and explain it. Then how is tilling of the soil useful for the crops growing in it? Because you know that in the plants, roots also help in exchange of gases, root surface. So tilling makes the soil aerated and helps in gaseous exchange. That is also given on page number 56. Full form of ATP and ADP you all know. Adenosine triphosphate is ATP and ADP stands for adenosine diphosphate. Can cell respiration occur in any organism at a temperature of about 65 degrees Celsius? No, because respiration uses enzymes which are proteinous in nature, and proteins get destroyed or they are deactivated at the temperature above 45 degrees Celsius. Denaturation occurs in proteins. Their quaternary structure is a spoiled tertiary quaternary structure. So cell respiration will not continue, it will be stopped at such a high temperature because enzymes do not remain active, they become deactivated. Then fill in the blanks must be clear. Lenticels are the openings found on the older stem. Glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. Dash is a respiratory substrate, it is always glucose. Then rate of photosynthesis is more than the rate of respiration in daytime in case of green plants. Then dash is a chemical which absorbs oxygen of the air, that is alkaline pyrogallic acid. And KOH is used to create vacuum to show anaerobic respiration. KOH stakes are inserted inside the mercury. Now come to long answer type. Again you have to remember that you have to write the length of the answer according to the weightage of the question. Okay, so what is respiration? Definition you will write: catabolic process of releasing energy from glucose. Then how are respiration and burning similar and how are different? This is given on page number 56. You can utilize that reaction and you should write these answers in your fair notebook. Then how are aerobic and anaerobic respiration different in plants? That is given on page number 57. Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration product you all know is carbon dioxide and water with energy, while in anaerobic respiration ethanol and carbon dioxide with 2 moles of energy. Okay, then describe one experiment each you would perform to demonstrate the following phenomena. So these all are related to experiment. All the experiments you are supposed to cover in this. Produce heat, that seed experiment with thermometer. Then give out carbon dioxide, that any one experimental setup you can use for this. Then can respire even in total absence, that is anaerobic respiration. Now how do the following structures help in respiration in plants? Lenticels are present on stem for gaseous exchange. Stomata are present on the leaves, they are also helpful for gaseous exchange because leaves, they have what? Stomata opening through which gases are exchanged, and root hairs on root, that also by surface diffusion of gases occurs. Okay, respiratory gases. Now structure application based questions we will do in next video.